I am not a role model.
Hey viewers, you're so welcome to this channel. Is this your first time of watching our video? If yes, then you are so welcome. Just click on that big red button that says subscribe so that you can subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be among the first to know whenever we upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, we are happy to have you with us again. Just sit tight and enjoy. Okay, something made you click on this title. Being a model is a lot of things and becoming one involves a lot of sacrifices. So let's look at it. 25 important sacrifices successful people made to become a model. This is how to become a full-fledged model. Having a career as a model has a lot of goodies involved. I mean, you get to have some confidence and morale because of the qualities you possess. And because of all these awesome qualities, you also get to travel to so many beautiful places and meet lots of interesting and famous people. And let's not forget the amount of money you could be making by just being a model. But come to think of it, what does a model do? Models are the ones that help in the promotion of a wide range of items, which includes clothes, cosmetics, cuisines, places, and automobiles. And all these are advertised on magazines, televisions, newspapers, catalogs, billboards, and even on the internet. A model possesses good qualities. He poses for the photographer in a large hat, sunglasses, and a sundress. Models must be kind, respectful, punctual, and professional because they have to deal with a huge number of people. Most models work through agents. These are people who act as the middleman between them and their customers. It is difficult for a model to work on their own because clients always prefer to deal with agencies. So agents request for more models to train in exchange for the profits of any model they work for, and also in exchange of marketing them more customers. Models give in a huge amount of effort to compiling and updating their portfolios, and also scheduling and traveling around to meet with customers. A model's portfolio is a compilation of works they've done before, and she brings it with her to all client meetings. Because as we all know, the employment competition nowadays is tedious, and in order to meet up with clients' requirements, patience and endurance are the key skills. A model must maintain his or her physical features because their profession depends on it. So they must maintain a balanced diet, also exercise regularly, and get lots of sleep to remain photogenic and healthy. A male model poses for the camera shots while putting on sunglasses and a red jacket. What is the price to become great? The truth is, there are sacrifices made for success, and they can't be measured with any amount of money. Most times, in order to achieve greatness, you have to pay either emotionally or socially. With that being said, there are lots of things most of these successful models have sacrificed to get to where they are now. So let's look at some of them. 1. Your family. It always takes more time than we think to become as successful as we want to be, and it takes more resources and more money. And when you're focused this way, you end up not being involved in your fiancé, husband, or kids, whichever it is that's in your life. And before you realize it, they have grown bigger without you even knowing it. You wouldn't be part of their lives or what they do because you're working nonstop for your success. You wouldn't be able to celebrate birthdays with them or even be there for them to support them emotionally when they're probably starting something new in their lives. Because as a model or any successful person, all you know is your work. You sleep, you think, you feel, you eat and breathe your work. Nothing else will matter to you, even if you do hang out with them. They'll be hanging out with your buddy. But the main you will be on the phone constantly texting, making calls and answering emails. It may bring you the success you want, but you have to give the time you spend with your family in exchange. 2. Your sleep. Another thing with working so relentlessly in order to be successful is losing your sleep. There is no way you will be sleeping comfortably when you know you will be accomplishing a lot of things that were left hanging, and you would choose to do it at night or during your leisure time that can wear your body out, making your body feel miserable. In order to be sure of your success, you lose hours of sleep to keep everything running perfectly. And yes, you may be making a lot of money from what you're doing, and that will make you push harder into keeping more sleepless nights just to succeed. And with the money you're making, you just keep increasing and creating more industries and enlarging your company, and that definitely equals more sleepless nights. 3. Your health. If you ask anyone, they will agree that giving your health in exchange for your success is the biggest sacrifice anyone can make. You keep breaking down gradually, but you keep stalling, thinking that what's going on with your health shouldn't be that serious. With this, you keep running your health bit by bit. But still, it feels okay and fulfilled when they look at their businesses and it's all successful. It may not be you being sick. It could be you not paying attention to what you've been eating, having the same meal over and over again, or worse, it could be you not making out time to eat at all. To achieve that greatness they so desire, they sacrificed their health for many years when they first started out. They weren't sleeping, weren't eating right, weren't exercising, and they may barely notice until they have a breakdown or something. 4. Your sanity. Of course, the stress that comes along with the whole trying to be successful thing can make one lose their mind for a little bit. 5. Your freedom. This is also another thing to look out for, because when you start on something that you want to put all your all into, you won't mind staying with it all day. The outside world wouldn't matter to you because you'll be so busy on the inside. 6. Your hobbies. Like we have recognized now, starting up and trying to be successful means that you no longer have your life in your hands. Whatever you used to do for fun, or whoever you used to be before you started on the project, would have to be out on a pause, because you can't be a captain of 2 ships at the same time. 7. Your social life. Your social life inclusive. Yup, the only people who will be around you at that point are your work colleagues. You won't even have time for friends or people who have nothing to do with your work. You wouldn't be able to hang out with them. They'll just call you up and keep getting turned down by you, or maybe getting promises which you end up not keeping because, yeah, you have a lot of work to attend to. 8. Having fun. This is also part of it. There will be absolutely no time to have any sort of fun, because all you'll be interested in will be signing papers, making deals, business meetings, and the likes of it. Except you consider that as fun, then you're good to go. 9. Love. And definitely, you would have to sacrifice so many things that brings love to you. It's like getting onto being really successful, blocks out everything else. You only see work, and work sees you. 10. Vacation. And of course, if you don't have the time for your family and friends, how on earth would you have the time for a vacation? You'd only be about working and getting the highest deals and beating whatever competition you're facing in the market. 11. Your time. You won't have the time for anything. To eat, to have fun, everything. Because you've been thinking that every second you spend on something else could cost you money. 12. Colleagues. You would miss the familiar feeling of being in a team. Because let's face it, you can only climb that ladder on your own. As a model, you got just you and yourself and no one else. That life can be lonely. 13. Traveling. This is if you're one of those that love traveling a lot. You would have to let it go, because especially during the beginning moments of your career, you would have so much time, so much thing to do on your plate to travel around as you have always done. 14. The lavish lifestyle. Taking a downside in your lifestyle is another big sacrifice to make, because you would want to have enough to support yourself financially when starting up your business. So you would start cutting down on whatever expenses you're making, even if it's totally necessary. But you won't mind because, as usual, the business has to come first. 15. Drinking. Well, this isn't so bad. It is generally healthy to reduce our drinking habits if it is so much. So this is like a good side to this whole thing. You would have to cut down on your drinking, because there is no way you can organize or execute a great business plan without a clear head. 16. Develop a thick skin. People don't get to where they are by being sentimental. They just know what they want and go for it without wasting much time. And if they're trying to do business with a particular company, they make sure it is what they truly want and not settling for less. 17. And also, contrary to what people believe about models not eating enough, it is mostly because they don't have the time and not because they choose it to be that way. Some always have the time to eat because it's okay to eat. Every once in a while, it is okay to eat. 18. Models don't frequently get paid for shoots, especially the new models who are still building up their experiences. These shoots compensate in trade, either with clothes or photos, or sometimes these models end up with nothing at all, but they keep trying. 19. And also, shoots aren't always as amazing as they seem on the photos. There is mostly a lot more going on behind a photo shoot than what we see in the pictures. The model may have had to work on a very cold or very hot day wearing the wrong type of clothing for the season. And also, they may have had to change into 100 different outfits or had to pose in very uncomfortable positions just to get the shots perfect. 20. They're always on their guards. There may be people right there with them looking for a means to survive or trend online. And with all those cameras and shots, they always have to be careful not to be caught in a position that they may not want to be aired to the world in. It could be when they're in their changing rooms trying to put on another outfit. Being caught on camera when you're naked wouldn't be a good thing for any model who wants to get genuinely popular. And who knows the story the creepy photographer will sell along with the photo. 21. Models, unfortunately, don't actually get to keep the clothes, despite getting to wear the most beautiful, glamorous, and expensive outfits. Sometimes they may get lucky, but not most of them always get to keep the clothes whenever they're done wearing them. 22. Unlike what most people believe, models don't always have photo shoots every day. In reality, most models, aside supermodels, of course, find it tricky getting daily bookings. They can sometimes come up with nothing but castings before any kind of work starts coming in for them. 23. Modeling can also involve a lot of time spent just waiting around. It could be waiting to get your makeup or your hair done, or waiting for the cameraman to set up, or waiting to get your photos back, or waiting for runway shows to start up, or even waiting to be seen at castings. 24. What we expect isn't exactly what happens in reality. These models may apply or turn up for shoots, and and expect a casual photo, only to find out that the cameraman has changed his mind and wants to go for a nude shoot instead. 25. Models can be of any age. So many models go into this at a younger age and they face a lot as regards being new to the game. Although one thing about them which makes them successful is they believe in doing bigger things. They have a positive mindset and they believe it is never too late to start or try again. So there it is, guys. Whatever it is you want to do, you should go for it, whether modeling or not. This applies to everything. Though a lot of sacrifices must be made, don't go in totally. You can make some scores and lose some scores. It is okay. Just make sure you have the people who matter the most to you by your side. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and leave a comment on your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.